Issa Holguin, Daniel, Heidi Quinilla Ramirez, Karen Flores Vasquez, Emily Cruz Matias, Vianney Leon Matias, Natalie Ramos Cortez, Andrew Ridgway, and Raquel Ocasio. Come on up. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job. This way. Put the bag. Better get back. I'm going to get you guys a certificate. Yep. Thank you. Oh. Thank you. Great job. Yeah. I'd like to thank the parents and the kids and the teachers and the school for having their kids come up and help us with the pledge.
Public notice, this meeting pursuant to the Open Public Meeting Act has been given by the City Clerk on December 12, 2025 in the following manner. Posting written notice on the official bulletin board of the lobby of City Hall, providing written notice to the offices of the Daily Journal, Press of Atlantic City, and the Vineland Voice, and filing written notice in the office of the City Clerk of the City of Vineland.
Chair entertains a motion that the pre-meeting conference and regular meeting of February 24th and the work session of March 3rd, 2026 be approved and submitted.
So move. Second.
Discussion by council. Seeing none.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. President, I present resolution number 2026-86, a resolution recognizing Laura Michael upon retiring from public service effective March 1, 2026.
Chair entertains a motion that resolution number 2026-86 be adopted according to law.
So move. Second.
Discussion by council. Seeing none.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli?
Yes. I don't think Ms. Michael is here, so Rich, just put that into the record, please, and we don't have to read it.
Yes, sir. We'll open up the public comment portion of the meeting. Public comment provides an opportunity for the members of the public to inform the governing body about their views. The governing body prescribes to the City Council's bylaws and the New Jersey statutes on open public meetings when engaging during public comment. As such, each individual shall have a 3-minute limit to comment, cannot yield time to another individual, may only approach the podium once during public comment for any one topic. Vulgar offensive language is prohibited, and City Council will not engage in dialogue with the public during this time. The governing body maintains model courtesy and respect and requires the members of the public to do the same.
This time, anyone would like to speak, I guess you can line up over here. If you have blue papers, bring them with you, and, or if you hand them in to Mary Ann. Come on up. State your name, please, and where you live.
Good evening. My name is Alora Mallet. I live in Vineland. I was so incensed by 2 weeks ago that I was smart and I actually wrote my statement ahead of time, so I'm not talking off the cuff. So, firstly, as to the matter that was discussed of whether or not the property in New Brunswick was public or private land, that is irrelevant. The fact of the matter is, it is becoming a park as it should be. It is not becoming another blight on the state. Secondly, Mr. Spinelli, you mentioned decorum and respect for the thing that sits in the White House. Okay, let's have a conversation about that. The only Republican president in recent history that I actually give any credence, any modicum of respect, sure ain't Trump. It's Bush Jr., and that's even a stretch. You're surprised that people walked out of the State of the Union? I'm not. Trump hasn't done anything that deserves respect. He doesn't give respect back, so why should I give him respect? Now, I am glad that the EIS has finally been done. However, it should not have taken what feels like 5 forevers in a day to get it done. It should have been done long before construction ever began on this site, but obviously it wasn't. We shouldn't have been nagging Mr. Bene to get it done. It should have been done from the get-go. And the fact that you all trusted him to do so, to do it soon after the town hall, speaks volumes about your capability to expect something from someone as high as a CEO and not continue to hound him to deliver the results that were promised 2 months ago. And here we are just about coming into the middle of March. What were we waiting for? For Americana stuff to come onto the shelves in stores before this EIS was done? No, of course not. It just seems like this AI data center is getting ramrodded to completion because it seems to me that City Council and the mayor have only really are seeing dollar signs and the projected use of AI when we have time and time again told you, no, this is actually a really bad idea. The fact that you are not listening to us and you're not doing seemingly anything to stop this project from being completed is rather infuriating. Of course people are mad. I'm mad too that it seems like you're just wanting this project to go to completion. We've presented fact after fact, meeting after meeting, and it just seems like it goes in one ear and out the other. And yes, there will be jobs, obviously, but we don't know for how long. We don't know how long these jobs are going to last. Construction jobs come and go. They last pretty much till the length of the project is completed. We don't know how much longer this project is going to continue, and this project needs to be halted immediately. The area needs to be turned into something else that is not a blight on this state and on this city.
It's 3 minutes.
Thank you.
Go ahead, finish your thought.
Thank you. If my grandfather Nathan were still here and alive among us, he would probably tell you the same thing. You need to start listening to the people that you are supposed to represent and not listen to CEOs who have their head in the clouds and their feet on the ground and who seem to think that AI is the way to go when, like I said, time and time again, we have told you, we are continuing to tell you, no, it is not the way to go. AI is more damning to the environment, to all of us, than you seem to be under the impression of. And I am of the mindset of the community's leaders have failed, that if a community's leaders have failed their people and the people have lost their faith and trust in those leaders, then those leaders need to be removed from power. We voted you all in, and we will certainly vote you all out for all this. We will remember this when elections come up. Thank you.
Thank you. Bless you. Please state your name, where you live.
Hello, my name is Edward Ruiz. I'm a student at Vineland High School, and I live here in Vineland. Now, I will begin with the following quote. I won't win the case, but you'll spend the money. Mr. Spinelli, these were your exact words at February 24th.
Man, back off the mic a little bit.
Oh,
No one,
my bad,
yeah,
my bad.
it's coming muffled.
Here, I'll just start off. I won't win the case, but you'll spend the money. Mr. Spinelli, these were your exact words at February 24th City Council meeting as part of a tirade you had concerning claims about you selling out to Nebulous and their AI data center project. Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to arguing against a false claim made against me, but saying I'll sue those making such claims to silence them isn't the move I would make. Furthermore, you said that you wouldn't win those cases. Again, I'm no expert, but isn't that an admission of guilt? Now, it doesn't just end there, Mr. Spinelli. Oh no, it gets worse. You're either incompetent enough to where you don't know what anti-SLAPP laws are, or you assume that the residents of Vineland are dumb enough to where you can threaten them illegally and get away with it. To clarify, a SLAPP or strategic lawsuit against public participation is a lawsuit fought for specific purpose of silencing voices within the public. That, Mr. Spinelli, is exactly what you threatened against us, the people of Vineland. Not only is this ethically murky, it is actually illegal in the state of New Jersey. So, sir, if you choose to go forward with this and actually sue somebody or multiple people for their claims against you, a judge could actually dismiss your cases in favor of the defendants, and you would be forced to pay their legal fees. So are you sure that we will be spending the money? To the people of Vineland, is this the man you want to vote for come next city council election? Do you want to vote for the man who threatened to use city resources to illegally silence us? Do you want to vote for the man who is in favor of polluting our skies and beautiful city with an AI data center? Do you want to vote for the man who wants to increase our electricity bills and put unnecessary strain on our water supply with this data center? I call on we, the people of Vineland, to do something about the city council putting AI over our comfort. If the people of New Brunswick were able to get their city council to cancel their AI data project, we can too. I yield my time. Thank you.
Thank you. Bless you. Please state your name, where you live.
All right, is this good? Right? All right,
You're good.
thank you. My name is Jameson Matlock. I'm a resident of Vineland, and just like to say good evening. To start off, my first point is to address the ongoing issue of the AI data center. I know, I'm beating a dead horse. But recently, we've seen a shutdown of another data center's construction in New Brunswick. That particular situation shows how the people in power should act. The city council should prioritize transparency and respond to the concerns and needs of the community they serve. That's how they should act, in best interest of the people, which is, well, my personal opinion, we haven't seen that here at all. And now for my main concern is mainly the city council's lack of transparency regarding community needs versus the council's agenda. To me, this is absolutely flabbergasting. It's like you, the council, go out of your way to not relay the truth to us, the people. And the question that everyone has remains unanswered is, like, what do we get out of this? What does the community get out of this? Does this help the people in need? What about improving our infrastructure, like the roads, the abandoned buildings? When you see, like, the True North Church, like the mega church and the AI data center, do you genuinely think, yes, this is what our community needs? An AI data center that harms our environment? And a mega church that preys on people who simply want to practice their faith and takes their money, but doesn't contribute any taxes whatsoever. And by extension, technically, since they don't pay taxes, they don't really contribute to the community whatsoever, but I digress. I would argue that these points already suggest you, particularly, have simply failed as a city council. But, unfortunately, there's more. Now, personally, please don't, come down on me and threaten to sue me. I'm only 16. But you did technically, like 99% sure that I'm sure that suing someone for exercising their First Amendment right is illegal. As previous speakers may have most likely mentioned, mainly Eddie, this would violate the Uniform Public Expression Protection Act and anti-SLAPP law. But yeah, I'm just a 16-year-old high school student. What do I know about the law? Apparently, it takes a teenager to point out the council's egregious and outright appalling behavior, and that Spinelli was threatening to sue someone just to drain their wallets. And, speaking of wallets, my main question to you is, well, how full are yours? I bet taking money from an AI data center and all that probably weighs heavy on your conscience. It seems a bit extreme to me to threaten someone just for asking about transparency of whether anyone is receiving compensation for the data center that's being built. You claim that we have screenshots. Screenshots of what? Your bank confirming the transaction? Like, seriously, what are we doing as a city council? What are we doing? Not like, hold on. I understand that the situation is stressful for you because, you know, you guys are only humans. All humans make mistakes. It's called human error. But when it comes to important choices, eventually you must realize that after making error after error, mistake after mistake, and public freakout after public freakout, maybe simply you're not suitable for this job. If a cashier at ShopRite were to act the way that Mr. Spinelli has been acting, they would most likely be fired. You're a public official, a council president.
3 minutes, sir.
Well,
Ms. Up,
yep.
thank you.
Well, thank you.
Bless you. State your name, please, where you live.
Hi, my name's Josh Watts. I'm from Vineland.
Pull that up closer so it picks you up.
A little better?
That's better.
All right. My name is Josh Watts. I'm from Vineland. Inaction is defined as idleness or a failure to act when one should, often implying a deliberate or negligent choice to do nothing. Inaction often leads to greater negative outcomes than the action itself. Inaction will haunt you. I'm here to talk about inaction today. For months, I've sat and researched thinking there was nothing I could do to change things. One voice won't make a difference. But that's the core of inaction. We tell ourselves that we can't make a difference, so we sit idle. I came to the realization watching the meeting on 224 that inaction is no longer an option. I've taught 7th grade social studies for the past 5 years, and I tell my students on a daily basis that democracy dies without education, involvement, and empathy. One of our founding fathers, Henry Clay, once wrote, "Government is a trust, and the officers of the government are trustees. Both the trust and the trustees are created for the benefit of the people. Democracy is the hardest form of government because it takes involvement and being knowledgeable. Wise men like John Locke taught us about the social contract when everyone on earth has the right to life, liberty, and property. It's our government's job to protect those natural rights, or we should abolish it. We voted for you as our city council and for Mayor Fanucci to stand up for our rights. We voted for our state officials, whom I've reached out to on multiple occasions, and I still hear nothing back from, to stand up for our rights. You are our voice. We are not calling for inaction and apathy. We are calling for action. The events in New Brunswick and most recently Bridgeton showed that it is possible to shut down the wishes of big corporations if it does not meet the needs of the people. Now we see data center moratoriums increasing around the country, and Data One has no track record of investing in the communities in which it develops data centers. It uses corporate loopholes to develop its monstrosities around the globe. That is evident here in the fact that a year ago, we were under the impression that the site was going to be a public golf course. It's not creating jobs for the local communities, only leeching off of their resources. Academia and research shows data centers create increased utility rates, high resource consumption, ineffective tax incentives, and climate energy challenges. As mentioned in the meeting on the 24th, we've been in a water deficit in New Jersey for years now. Data One is going to use millions of gallons of fresh water, which could be allocated to farmers, wildlife, or just the human beings that live here. Instead, our government is choosing to support big business instead of their constituents. We've asked repeatedly for transparency on this project, yet all we hear back from our elected officials is silence, and in some cases, frustration and threats that we even bring concerns to you. I tell my students that honesty will save you a lot of trouble. If our questions were simply answered, it wouldn't leave room for people to gossip online and share their conspiracy theories about who's on the take. You all live in Vineland and have family in Vineland, I'm guessing. None of you are interested in the true environmental impact that this project's going to have. None of you have hesitation that a project of this magnitude will have detrimental consequences for our community. All of you could look at your constituents in the eye and genuinely tell them that it's a good idea for Vineland. Maybe that's why I see so many for sale signs in neighborhoods around the city. Federal government made it abundantly clear that AI companies can do what they want with impunity. The only check on these companies is state and local officials. This is not the time for inaction. This is the time to hold companies accountable for what they intend to do to small communities. I fear for my family and my neighbors. This is only about money, and we're going to end up one day like the Flint, Michigans of the world, poisoning the town to increase revenue for a government that probably will misuse it.
Finish your thought, sir.
I have about 2 sentences left, sir. In this case, it's not even revenue to invest in the city. We will end up paying costs for power, taxes, and natural resources while companies get rich. Do we want the headlines for shutting down corporate greed or for standing up for our constitutional rights and do what the next poison city, or do we want to be the next poison city swept under the rug and forgotten by history? As I tell my students, your actions are showing that you don't care. Please prove me wrong. Thank you.
Thank you. Bless you. Anyone else? State your name, where you live.
I'm Larry from Vineland, and I'm just going to say, if they didn't want to say I data center, they would have just done something by now. They did it to a mosque, it resulted in a lawsuit, they put a bunch of roadblocks in the way, made it harder. They've done it past things. You just go around asking. Nobody's willing to whistleblow what they've done, but there's whistleblowers. Mr. English, you said something about, after I was already kicked out, something about my disrespect towards you. I addressed you twice. I asked if you had stocks in Nebius, and I asked if your positives truly outweighed the negatives, which we still don't have your positives. I want to know why it seems like you don't want people here. Besides just the minute cut, the police, like, I don't understand why there's so many police here. And on top of that, your security guard was threatening me in front of the police, which I don't understand why he's a security guard if he doesn't know how to de-escalate. You kicked out 7 people. 7. I stopped in the parking lot to discuss with 4 of them. And as I'm sitting there talking to them, cop cars roll up and say, I'm being disorderly. Mind you, I'm having a peaceful conversation with residents that were confused, and one that walked out of his first ever city council meeting because he was so disappointed in what y'all did. It's just so depressing because, like, why are the cops rolling up on me for having a conversation in the parking lot? Why is the security guard threatening me in front of the cops, and why did the cops do nothing about it? I don't understand the threats they're made after about the anti-SLAPP lawsuits or whatever the heck you're talking about, and then you went online and you wrote libel words about residents, and you spread it around to all your GOP buddies, and they were spreading around lying about our people when we worked our asses off to do Sustain SJ and come down here and do a bunch of research y'all should have done to begin with. I'm glad some of y'all are learning now, but this should have been learned before. I like how you're going through all the comments and nitpicking, whatever the hell ones that are a threat, that aren't even from our people. And then Testa becoming the public defender. What are we doing? Like, I know it's not Testa literally, but his law firm. The guy is racist. Like, it's not even hidden. Public defenders are going to disproportionately represent minorities. Violence 40% Latino, and this guy's going out there and putting ICE propaganda out there like he wants to be the next, Himmler. I just don't understand why we're cutting minutes. Again, why do you want us here? Do you want nobody here? I get you don't have to like me. I really don't give a single. I think some of you are very terrible people. I think Testa's one of the most evil people in the world. I think Fanucci's got really questionable decisions, and Mr. Spinelli, I don't know what's going on with you, but I saw the body language from Mr. Testa and Mr. Cruz when you said that anti-SLAPP lawsuits things, and they didn't speak up. They didn't say a word. So you want my apology? My apology is I didn't come down here sooner. My apology I was involved in politics and made sure you didn't get elected. That's my apology.
Have a good day. Bless you too. Anybody else? We will close that portion.
Move to the bottom of page 5. Resolution number 2026-106, a resolution authorizing the exclusion of the public from a meeting between the mayor, city council, city clerk and staff, business administrator and staff, city solicitor and staff, and health officer and staff concerning matters relating to litigation in which the public body is or may become a party, contract negotiation, and matters falling under the attorney-client privilege, and authorizing the disclosure of minutes of said meeting as provided herein.
Chair, I entertain a motion that resolution number 2026-106 be adopted according to law.
So move.
Discussion. We will now move into closed session. Rich?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli?
Yes.
City Council will be in closed session for a brief
For a
recess.
recess.
Yeah. So we'll go back for a roll call, right? Page 6.
Gentlemen, we need a motion to come back into session.
So move. Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. President, I present resolution number 2026-107, a resolution authorizing the commencement of litigation if necessary to protect the interests of the city of Vineland. At the bottom of page 6.
You're on 06, right?
Bottom of 6.
I gotta find it.
Page
I
6.
got it. Chair entertains a motion that resolution number 206-107 be adopted according to law.
So move. Second.
Question? None? Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
And President Spinelli?
Yes.
All right, we'll go back to page number 2. Mr. President, I present ordinance number 2026-11, an ordinance to amend and supplement ordinance number 8, which established classification and compensation plans for the city of Vineland, various titles, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2026-11 be taken up for a public hearing, open to the public for discussion.
So move. Second.
Any discussion? Dr. Arthur, excuse me.
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas? Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli?
Yes. Anyone in the audience wish to be heard on ordinance number 2026-11? Seeing no one, Chair entertain a motion that public hearing on ordinance number 2026-11 be closed.
So move. Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas? Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2026-11 be taken up for final reading and adopted according to law.
So move. Second.
Discussion? Seeing none.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli?
Yes.
Ordinance 2026-11, an ordinance to amend and supplement ordinance number 8, which established classification and compensation plans for the city of Vineland, various titles. With a vote of 5 yeas, this ordinance is hereby adopted.
Mr. Franchetta, please submit ordinance number 2026-11 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes.
Thank you.
I present ordinance number 2026-12, ordinance amending ordinance 2025-92, an ordinance to amend and supplement ordinance number 8, which revised the classification and compensation plans for the city of Vineland, various Unit 3 and 3 titles to correct an error therein, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2026-12 be taken up for public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So move.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard on number 2026-12? Seeing no one, Chair will entertain a motion the public hearing on ordinance number 2026-12 be closed.
So move. Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2026-12 be taken up for final reading and adopted according to law.
So move. Second.
Discussion? Seeing none.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli?
Yes.
Ordinance 2026-12, ordinance amending ordinance 2025-92, an ordinance to amend and supplement ordinance number 8, which revised the classification and compensation plans for the city of Vineland, various Unit 3 and 3 titles to correct an error therein. With a vote of 5 yeas, this ordinance is hereby adopted.
Mr. Franchetta, please submit ordinance number 2026-12 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. President, I present ordinance number 2026-13, which is ready for first reading.
Entertains a motion that ordinance number 2026-13 be taken up for first reading.
So move. Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2026-13, ordinance approving the purchase of 4378 Juniper Street, also known as Block 7304, Lot 19, for $70,000 even.
Entertains a motion that ordinance number 2026-13 be passed for first reading, that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, March 24, 2026 at 5:30 p.m.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
There was no discussion, right?
That's all right, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Councilmember English. Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli.
Yes.
Present ordinance number 2026-14, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2026-14 be taken up for first reading.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli.
Yes.
Ordinance number 2026-14. Ordinance amending ordinance 2004-25 as amended entitled an ordinance adopting the Center City redevelopment plan consistent with Resolution 5203 of the Planning Board of the City of Vineland, consistent with Resolution 6361 of the Planning Board for Block 4001, Lot 1.01, 501 East Landis Avenue.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2026-14 be passed for a first reading and public hearing be held on Tuesday, March 24, 2026 at 5:30 p.m.
So move.
Second.
Discussion? None?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
And President Spinelli.
Yes.
All right, go to the consent agenda. City Council has approved that all matters listed in the consent agenda are considered to be routine and non-controversial and will be adopted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a council member so requests, in which case the item will be removed and considered with an individual vote. All matters on the consent agenda have been presented to City Council during either a work session or pre-meeting conference and appear on the consent agenda without objection. Their titles will not be individually read into the record, but will be properly memorialized in the meeting minutes.
Chair entertains a motion to approve all items on the consent agenda.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
And President Spinelli.
Yes. Privileges of the floor. Dr. Arthur?
Yes, I just want to congratulate the retiree and also to thank the Memorial Middle School safeties for coming out tonight to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes. Also, I'd just like to congratulate Laura Michael on her retirement. Wish her well. And also to Memorial School. Thank you.
Councilman English?
I echo the sentiments of both my colleagues to the left and right of me, and also special thanks to Mr. Tanetta for always taking the time to explain to me things in layman terms, because I'm still learning on the fly here. So I do appreciate the time you give me, making me understand what's happening. Okay, buddy? Thank you.
Vice President Gomez?
Just thank you to Memorial School, and thank you to the residents that came out tonight to speak and give us their input. So thank you.
Congratulations to the retiree. Thanks to the kids. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. And we need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Councilmember English?
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas?
Yes.
Vice President Gomez?
Yes.
President Spinelli.
Yes. Have a nice night, everyone. Be safe going home.
6:20.